I just got out of the theater after seeing Sinners. I'm doing a review. Uh, my first thoughts. This is my fourth time watching the movie, and I my immediate thoughts is I love this movie. Obviously, I like it a lot. If I saw it 4 times, there's minor issues that I have with it. Certain parts that I don't like. Uh, some music elements are a little obnoxious when it starts sounding like kind of like a B movie, horror film kind of music. Especially with Ludwig, the composer. He's amazing composer. I feel like some of the music numbers in this movie were a little weak, but overall, incredible film. The the cast is amazing. I love the cast, actors. Michael B. Jordan for start. This is my opinion his best performance I've seen. Uh, he really does lose himself in the role as the Smoke and Stack twins. And I think it's fun to see actors play like twins, or and this is not the first movie that they did that. I remember watching that Tom Hardy movie where he's playing twins, and honestly, I think that was a little bit over the top. Where in this movie, he's doing more of a nuanced take where it feels like two individuals that are real, rather than like, oh, they're like caricatures. Like one is the cool, charismatic, and one is weird and kooky. Where it's just kind of over the top. Where it's kind of like, okay, clearly this is just you try your best to contrast the twins, but it's like, I don't know, if you do it more subtly like how he did it, it's more believable and less distracting. uh, I think his name is Delroy, who plays Slib, I believe. He's great. I see him in other films. I love that actor. He's a legend. uh, he does a great job here. He's like comic relief, but he's not stupid. It's not like stupid comedy. It's like it's funny and charismatic. He really brings that like blues player personality that I really like. I think he's great in the film. Uh, O'Neill, the Irish guy, the actor, I think he was great. I remember seeing other films, but this is definitely the film that I think is his best performance. Well, in my opinion, what I've seen from him. I really like him in this movie. I think he's really funny and he's really charismatic, and he just does a great job. Every time I watch it, I enjoy his performance. The little bit of time he gets, he does steal the scenes that he's in. I especially like that scene where he's like, they're on top of the mill, and he jumps out into the window. He's like, "Summer!" I swear, every time he does that, I bust out laughing. Summer. Yeah, movie's great. The writing, I love the writing in it. It's very authentic. I know Ryan Coogler wrote this and directed this. Christopher Nolan helped out with the IMAX cameras, which does tremendous help to this film. Like, the cinematography is gorgeous. I love the cinematography of this movie. Uh, you know, I love the majority of the music is great. I love the majority of the music. Is very. I love blues music. I love rock music. My father, he showed me blues music when I was young. My family was really into Sun Ra. Sun Ra is like jazz and blues, um, and experimental jazz and blues. So I've had a lot of exposure to this kind of music in my childhood, so I have more appreciation for this music. So it hits more deeply for me. And yeah, this movie is great. The the things that I don't like, I mean, I like what's the name? Um, Steinfeld, the one actress that plays Mary. I think she's a good actress. I think she did a good job in this, but I don't know. I don't really like the character that she's playing. And I mean, maybe we're not supposed to like her. Maybe that's the point. But I kind of got a little offended with this. Like, I know in real life that actress has like a grandfather that's biracial, but it's like I don't necessarily like seeing like a Caucasian female talking about black women, or a Caucasian looking female talking about black women in a certain way. That's disrespectful. Uh, the way she was like, she calls. I know that's the point, is that she's kind of using her passing as a white woman as like leverage in society. But it's just like the parts where she's like talking, you know, to Stack in the bar, and she's like, "Oh, I'll fight all these bitches in here," all that. It's talking about black women, like calling the black men boy, and then calling the black women bitches and stuff. It's just like, I don't know. I just kind of found her a little obnoxious, and it's kind of like, the stereotype of the black man wants the white woman kind of thing, and that's the prize kind of thing. And I think that's a little propaganda, like and all the people that said she's like super hot and stuff is like, yeah, okay, she's cute, but like this, I don't know. I just find it a little offensive, and uh, I don't know. And then the one married woman that is like the preacher boy Sammy is attracted to. I like her character until she starts singing, and then it's like, where the fuck did she start learning? When did she start singing? Maybe there's a part where I missed where she mentioned she's a singer, but it kind of was jarring when she started singing out of nowhere. It was like, when did she become a singer? It's kind of random, but and yeah, and then there's certain music in it, like when two things about that is the part when Smoke's wife, lover, she starts talking about the vampires and describing them, and the music kind of turns to like dun 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 dun. It's like I don't like that. It's just something about that music number just sounds so out of place. It sounds so like goofy, kind of like it just sounds like some like generic B movie, like, and even the character doing the exposition of what vampires is kind of like, it just feels kind of goofy in the midst of this like serious dark film. I didn't like that. And I think the vampires element is the weakest part of the film, honestly. I think that the vampires could have been done a little subtly. I don't know. I think the vampires is a tad bit goofy to me. After fourth time watching it, it hasn't changed. It's always been kind of like I found the vampire elements kind of over the top, and compared to the rest of the film, that's kind of grounded in reality. And I mean, yeah, there's a few nitpick things, but I still don't think it diminishes how I feel about this film. Overall, I think this is a great film. I highly recommend you guys go out and check it out. This is definitely my favorite Ryan Coogler film. If I have to rate this, it's a 5 out of 5. This is the fourth time I've seen it. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, may the force be with you. Peace and out.